What's going on, Wolf Squad fam? Now, as you guys have noticed, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus recently. About a month or two. And that's due to multiple reasons. I've been very busy with my brother, my dad, and I've been low on energy drinks recently, and my allergies have been annoying me, so there's a lot of factors that played into that hiatus. But recently I got back to streaming a couple days ago on Twitch, and so we're slowly looking to get ourselves back into the groove of things with my content, making videos, streaming here on YouTube especially. I do need to get back to that, and I haven't been streaming here on YouTube for like a good year or so. And especially since now that I've hit 200 subscribers, which, by the way, I forgot to mention in my previous video, I hit 200 subscribers recently, and I haven't done a stream to celebrate. Because normally what I like to do is do a stream to celebrate any milestones, any accomplishments that revolve around my content. So, with that being said, I still do plan to do a stream here on YouTube. Like I said, I don't know when. I do want to do it sometime soon. But yeah, I don't know when yet. But it's coming. It's coming. And as for the content I'm going to be doing for it, most of my community here on YouTube comes from Clash of Clans. That's where I seem to be getting the most views, and most often when I gain a new subscriber. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing for the stream on YouTube. Is I'll be doing a little bit of Clash, kind of a throwback to when I first started streaming, because I originally started streaming here on YouTube and then later got into Twitch. So it's a little bit of a throwback and taking it back to the days of my YouTube streams. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be doing this 200 subscriber special stream. I don't know what to call it yet, but don't you guys worry, it's coming. The stream is coming. So, to not drag out the intro as long as I normally do, you guys can see on screen we are playing on my Damar fan account once again, and we are currently in War Leagues. And we have one attack left to do. I've got my iPad over here, as you guys can see, and I've got it on my Tunnel 17, and that's because I don't have any raid medals on my Damar fan account to donate to myself. So in order to, donate to my Damar fan account, I'm going to be using my Grande fan account to do that. And then I believe I have wasted enough time to where, there we go, raid week is starting. Raid week has started. And as you guys also notice, I recently restocked with energy drinks. So I'm good to go on that for a little while. I want to say at least maybe a week, a little bit over a week. Depending on how often I don't drink an energy drink, if that makes any sense. Depending on how often I save one. Like, for example, if I were to sleep in all day or something and not drink one until the next day, that allows me to save one It allows me to save an energy drink per day. Again, I'm horrible at explaining stuff, but you guys kind of get what I'm saying, right? So, just so I don't end up making this video super long, because I don't have a whole lot of time to really be spending, I have to wake up early in the morning because I have some EMA work that needs to be done with my dad. It's nothing too big, too serious, or whatever. I'm basically gonna be the mascot for what we're doing. So I basically have to put on this turtle costume, and I'm gonna be somewhere where it's like I'm basically gonna be entertaining kids, basically. There's an event going on to where I have to put on a turtle suit, turtle costume, and entertain the kids. Not just entertain the kids, but like, I forget what exactly it is that we're doing, but basically it revolves around me being in a turtle costume and interacting with the kids. And for those guys that have done similar things to that, you guys know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, let's not waste any more time, guys. I have a war attack to do, and I think I'm gonna be doing that first, since there's not a whole lot of time to really spend in raids. Yeah, you guys can see it. Like 40 minutes left to go. I don't have a whole lot of time to be like wasting around, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right on into it. And the war attack will be first. Excuse me, I'm burping. The war attack will be first, since we don't have a whole lot of time on that. And then we'll do our raids after. And I will see you guys in the first, well, I would say first raid, because I'm so used to saying that in the other Clash videos. But I'll see you guys in the war attack. Alright guys, so I'm back. Ignore what I just said in the previous clip, because I forgot that I had already done my war attacks. I was gonna save one on my Demarfan account. I was gonna save the one I have here to do on camera, but I had already forgotten that I had already done it. So, ignore what I said in the previous clip. I'll see you guys in the first raid of the video. Alright guys, so we found ourselves a base right off rip. First search. And this base has at least 1,000,000 golden elixir if you add in the loot bonus from the league that we're in. So, but here's the thing. This is an island base. And island bases are any air attack's worst enemy. Electro dragons, dragons and dragon riders. You guys get the deal. And I don't really like island bases, but what convinced me to hit this base was the upgrading Eagle artillery. So what we're going to do, oh, and the town hall is upgrading as well. So what we're going to do is lightning down the air defenses here, and then we're going to throw on the Royal Champion up on this top side to kind of hopefully clear out a few of the defenses. I'm not really expecting a whole lot from her. Yeah. And then we're going to kind of funnel out this bottom corner here for the main army. I forgot to bring CC. So we're just going to have to kind of really hope that the main army can push through this bottom corner and get to the town hall without any issues here, which I don't think will be the case. Well, So far, they're doing it. Let's go ahead and hit the Eternal Tome right about now. And then depending on which way, depending on which way my army goes, we'll freeze the other air defense on the other side. Let's go ahead and throw down the blimp over here on this archer tower. Maybe we can kind of pick it off. There we go. Alright, so even though this base isn't exactly what I was hoping to find with this much loot, it still worked out. We're most likely going to time fail because we spent too much time talking about strategy, but had I been a little bit quicker with my deployment, we most likely would have 3-starred this. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna 3-star this. We still have an Inferno tower over here. We still have buildings over here and like 5 seconds to go. But at least we got the majority of the loot, which is mainly what I was there for in the first place. And with the loot bonus, that's going to bring us up to, I want to say 970, 980, at least 980,000 gold, and a little bit over 1.44 million elixir. And then 11.8 thousand dark elixir, 4 trophies. Not bad. Not bad. And since there's a chest event going on, we also get a chest. We're getting an epic right off rip, dude. What? Holy cow. Okay. Oh. I don't think I ever got this. I don't think I ever got this decoration on this account. I have it on my Grande fan account, if I remember correctly. I think I have it on my Tunnel 17 account. Let me check that real quick and see if I can spot which account I have it on. Because I think I have it on my Town Hall 17. Yeah. It's my Tunnel 17. So that is cool. That is cool. So now I have it on 2 accounts. And you know what? I'm going to place it in the same spot as it is on my Tunnel 17. I'm going to place it in the same spot that I have it on my Tunnel 17. So, one thing I forgot to mention, guys, Evie is also joining me. So, you guys can't really see it on camera, but just so you guys know, I always have it with me. I always have it with me. So, with that being said, guys, I don't want to make this video super long because I don't have a whole lot of time to really film tonight because of what I've got going on in the morning. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next raid. Well, would you looky here, guys. A dead Town Hall 13 with the loot bonus. It's going to be yet another base with 1 million golden elixir. So this base I have to hit because A, it's not an island base like the other base was, and B, I'll actually be able to funnel this base out much easier because of that. So what we're gonna do is put the Royal Champion on that Wizard Tower. Put the King over in the same area. Queen on the other side. And we're going to come at it from this top corner. throw in our dragons and dragon riders. This time I didn't forget to bring CC. Let's throw in the blimp for the Yeti bomb. We're gonna have to be a little bit patient here. There we go. Giga Inferno is triggered. Eternal Tome. King's ability. I've already activated the Queen's ability earlier, and this should be a 3-star. Like an overwhelming 3-star. That is if we can get that air defense down. Because that thing is going to be sniping at us left and right. Picking us off one by one. So can one of y'all please get to the air defense? Thank you. $17 trophies, 1,000,000 golden elixir with the loot bonus. And we're going to get ourselves another chest. Oh, and 8.7 thousand dark elixir. 8,700 dark elixir. Not too bad. And let's see what our chest is this time. And it's going to stay a common. Ay, caramba. We're going to get a mighty morsel out of it. But I'm not I'm not really in need of a mighty morsel. If I'm being honest, I'm not really that much in need of it. Oh, since it upgrades the heroes as well, I might as well go ahead and use it. It's only going to last for 3 battles, but at least we'll have maxed out heroes. Let's go ahead and request for CC once again. Well, can we? No, we got 5 minutes to wait on that. We've got 5 minutes to wait on that. I'm going to go ahead and collect the loot out of the treasury. And then I think that's pretty much all that we can do. So, with that being said, I don't know. Well, can I like gem it? I definitely have enough gems to get myself another. Yeah, it's only going to cost me like 10 gems. I'm not going to do it every single time, but just this once. Just this once, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go over here to my iPad. Donate the troops that I need for the Yeti bomb. And with that being said, guys, I will see y'all in the next raid. Oh my goodness, guys. This base has over 1.3 million gold. A little bit over 1,000,000 elixir. And best of all, guys, all the loot is down there at the bottom side. We don't need to worry about the air defenses and the other defenses because it's all on the other side. Except for the Inferno and Eagle, obviously, and the scatter shots. But we don't necessarily need to worry about the air defenses at all. So what we're going to do here is we're going to throw down the King, Queen, Royal Champion, activate all of their abilities, push them through the Eagle and the Infernos, and then we're going to go ahead and get rid of some of the air defenses and archer towers. And then we're going to come at this base from the Town Hall side. Both the King, Queen, and Royal Champion are working on the other side of the Town Hall. We're going to go ahead and activate the Eternal Tome. And then once my troops get over to where the defenses are, we're going to go ahead and throw down the rage spells, Put the Yeti Bomb right about there. Throw down another Rage. And that is going to be GG's. Got all the loot, and we're going to 3-star. That was just too easy, man. That was just too easy. Sometimes my luck in finding bases can be absolutely ridiculous. And you guys just saw to that. You guys just saw to that with that raid. Let's find out what our chest is. Another epic? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you flippin' serious? Sometimes my chest luck can be absolutely insane too, as you guys see. Let's find out what it is. Okay. The winner okay. Okay. The winner champion is actually going to come in handy for fall and winter. Especially since winter is coming up. So the royal champion will actually be able to look good for winter. Where is your... let's see here. Hero Hall. Let's change you to that. There you go. There we go. Now it's going to look good. Let's go ahead and collect the rewards from the season pass here. We're going to get some medals. Not some medals, but the gold for Clan Capital. We're going to get a Builder Star Jar. I don't necessarily need that because I don't really use it. So we're going to go ahead and sell that for 10 gems. Get the 10 gems back that I spent so that I can request for troops again. And we're going to go ahead and use that right away. To get ourselves another Yeti Bomb. And just like that, guys, I will see y'all in the next raid. Oh my goodness, guys. We found a base worth 1.7 million golden elixir. It's a Town Hall 13, and it's not a dead base, but I can't pass this up, man. I can't pass up the loot on this base. So, what we're going to do, it honestly doesn't matter which side we hit this base from, so what we're going to do is we're going to come at it from the top side. The Eagle Artillery is also in the Town Hall compartment, so like I said, it truly does not matter which side I hit this base from. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit it from the top side, like I just mentioned. Oh yeah, the new Winter Champion skin. That's one of the skins I've been wanting. I'm not really that into collecting skins, but the Winter Champion skin has been on my favorites list. So we're going to go ahead and deploy the Dragons and Dragon Riders on this top side. Throw down the Rage spells out in front. Predicting that that's where they're going to go. Throw down the Yeti Bomb. Can we get past the Infernos and the Eagle? Okay. Throw down the Freeze and Zit Rage. There we go. Eternal Tome. That'll push him through the rest of the core. Now, like I always say, guys, even if I don't 3-star this base, it's not necessarily the 3 stars that I'm looking for. It's more so the loot, because the loot is what's going to allow me to do the upgrades that I need to do. 3-starring is just for fun. And if I happen to get a 3-star while trying to get as much loot as I can, it's whatever, I guess. And I don't think we're gonna 3-star. Yeah, no. 92% and 20 seconds left to go. We still have all of this to clear up. The Hero Hall, Builder Hut, Elixir Collectors, and the Army Camp and Laboratory. And there's no way we're going to clean all that up in like 20 seconds, so that's going to do it. We got all the gold. And with the loot bonus, that's going to bring it up to a little bit over 1.6 million elixir. And over 1.8 million gold. 4 trophies. Not too bad. Let's find out what our chest is. Rare. Okay. Alright. That's okay. I do need some wall rings for the walls here. I'll go ahead and spin those right away. There we go. Get another wall piece done. And I don't really have any loot in the treasury that I can really collect at the time. I have a little bit of gold that I can collect, but I can't really collect it now because my storage is full. So, with that being said, guys, oh, something's going on. And, oh boy. Tied at 21. Oh, shoot. 14 minutes left to go. Are we gonna... they're barely gonna... They're gonna win it by destruction. They're gonna win it by destruction percentage. That's not good. Flip, man. They're gonna win it by destruction percentage. Dang. Well, that's gonna suck. At least we gave it our best shot, though. You can't win them all, guys. You can't win them all. I'll see you guys in the next raid. Alright, guys. So we found ourselves a dead Tunnel 13 right off rip once again. First search. And this base has over 900,000 gold, 700,000 elixir. Not too great on the elixir, but hey, it's not bad either. So, and the base design is not really what I would like to be hitting, but since it's a dead base, though, that kind of makes it okay. If you guys know what I mean by that. So we're going to come at it from this left corner, this left side corner here. And we're going to use the Royal Champion over here to take out some defenses in those two compartments. We're going to use the King to funnel out that side, Queen over here. There's the dragons, dragon riders, Grand Warden. Throw down the rage spells. This time, we're not forgetting to throw down the Yeti bomb. And behind, we're going to let The Dragons and Dragon Riders funnel for the Blimp. Throw down the Freeze on the Giga Inferno. Rage on the Town Hall. Bam. Eternal Tome. That'll push him through. And I do believe that that is going to be a 3-star. If we can get that last Archer Tower down. And, yep, that is indeed going to be a 3-star. Oh, wait. We got one corner hut. Yeah, that corner hut shouldn't be a problem, though. We got like 30 seconds. We got plenty of time to get over there. And with the loot bonus, guys, that's going to bring it up to 9,800,000 gold. And a little bit over 760, 770. Yeah, 770,000 elixir. And over 6.8 thousand dark elixir. 24 trophies, not too shabby. And let's see what our chest is. It is going to remain a common. Frick. We got some elixir out of it, which isn't too great, but it's not bad either. So, with that being said, guys, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time to really film tonight because of what I've got going on in the morning. So, with that being said, the next raid will be my last one for the video. And I will see you guys there. We found ourselves another dead Town Hall 13. And this time it has a little bit more elixir to it. 930. Yeah, 930,000 elixir. 894,000 gold. Not too bad. 20 trophies if I 3-star it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come at it from the top side here. Take out their defense on the left side, and then the one on the right. Throw down the Royal Champion on this left side to take out the Archer Towers, hopefully. Throw down the King on that side, Queen on the right to help funnel out the top side. There goes the chest event. Oh, never mind, actually. I was about to say, the chest event is over. But nah, it's just because I got the chest from this base. Let's go ahead and throw down our Dragons and Dragon Riders. Grand Warden. Yeti Bomb behind. Can we please push up into the core and get rid of the scatter shots, please? Freeze the Giga Inferno and the Sweeper. Eternal Tome. Scatter shots go down. There's no way we're going to get to that Inferno. Oh, the Inferno died. The Inferno Tower died. Right in the middle of the raid. That was clutch. That was clutch. Exactly what we needed to happen. Because I was going to say, unless the Inferno Tower dies in the middle of the raid, which it did, there's no way we're going to be able to get to that Inferno in time. It's just going to keep picking us off. But the Inferno died in the middle of the raid. I guess this base wasn't completely dead after all. There was one Inferno that still had ammo. And it died in the middle of the raid. And because of that, we're going to get the 3-star. We're going to get 20 trophies. A little bit over 1 million elixir. And a little bit over 960,000 gold, I want to say. Over 10,000 dark elixir. And the final chest that we're going to be getting until the event ends is going to be an epic. Yep. It's going to be an epic. And we're going to get a book of fighting out of it. Which will come in handy because we've got the dragons upgrading. So, once we get the dragons upgraded, I believe, yep, we have the dragon riders already upgraded to level 2. So, now we can use the book of fighting to finish off the dragons and get them maxed out for Tunnel 13. In 3, 2, 1, bam. Dragons are maxed out. And now we can start something else. And since I like doing Yeti bombs on pretty much all of my accounts, the best choice to make here would be to start the Yetis to level 3. So, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and upgrade the Yeti to level 3. In 3, 2, 1, bam. And then we're going to throw down the research potion. And then we're also going to assign the lab assistant to it as well. And we're going to keep it assigned until the upgrade is finished. There you have it, guys. There you have it. I am so glad to be back from this hiatus. Even though it was only for like a month. And this just goes to show you guys, I really do prioritize health over content creation. So, with that being said, guys, like I just said, I really do prioritize health over content creation, and obviously it shows. And as it should, because like I always say, I'm going to quote Kitsu once again, for those of you guys that saw that video. Yes, content creation, creating content on YouTube and on Twitch, it is a privilege, but it's a privilege that not everybody has. So that's why I always talk about supporting smaller creators, whether you're another small creator or whether you're a bigger creator. Us smaller creators need the support, because if we want YouTube to be, to stick around for years and years and years to come, if we want YouTube to be around for many, 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 many years, smaller creators have to be supported. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I know a lot of people aren't going to like what I have to say about that, but for those people that don't really like what I have to say or they disagree or whatever. It just goes to show that they're more focused on prioritizing the bigger creators than they are with the small creators. And like I've always said, as long as people continue to prioritize the bigger creators more than the small creators, what happens when all the bigger creators eventually leave the platform? Whether it's from, dying of old age or sickness, or they just flat out quit YouTube. There's many scenarios that can really play out for that. But what happens when all the bigger creators are no longer on YouTube and us smaller creators are still not being prioritized? YouTube itself is going to die. And like I said, I know a lot of people are gonna, not like what I have to say. And I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with that, but like I said, it just goes to show that a lot of people hate hearing the truth. A lot of people really, 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 really hate hearing the truth. And I'm just one of those people that's not afraid to speak the truth. And that's why I always tell you guys I like keeping my content real and relatable. So with that being said, guys, I'm not going to go too deep into a rant about that. You guys have already seen me go on rants about that and, talk about that quite often. So with that being said, guys, like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, the 200 sub stream will be coming. It's coming. Don't you guys worry, it's coming. I don't know when yet, but it's coming. And with that being said, guys, I will see y'all in my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed. And I will see you guys next time. James Tate, we out.